This is the plaintiff, Alfred Morris. He says he rented the defendant's basement apartment and he started getting bad vibes from her, so he moved out after 5 months. The greedy woman stole his security deposit because he didn't like living there. She put a damper on his happiness, and he deserves his $1,000 security back because he did no damage, so he's suing. This is the defendant, Gail Mumani. She says the plaintiff must be crazy or something because he left huge holes in the walls and the bathroom ceiling. The guy cracked tiles on the floor, and he has some nerve suing her today for the return of his money because she owes him zip. She's accused of making things up.
All parties, please use your ratings.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff bailed from his apartment because he got bad vibes. Now the landlord won't give him his security back, but the defendant says the plaintiff left huge holes in the wall. It's the case of bad vibrations.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Mr. Morris, you are demanding your $1,000 security back from your former landlord, Miss Mamuni. When did you leave there?
August 31st.
How much was your security deposit, $1,000?
Yes, ma'am.
How long were you living there?
About 3 years, little over 3 years.
Okay. Now, things were going fine in the beginning. When did they turn?
I would say first year, maybe year and a half.
And what do you think went sour?
It was just a feeling of uncomfortability.
Does she live in the same building?
Yes.
Okay. Why? What was she saying to you that made you feel uncomfortable?
Well, she had her grandkids running overhead. I had several floods that damaged my property. It was cold in the winter.
Okay, so you didn't want to live there anymore. Is notice an issue, or he gave you notice and that's fine?
Yes, he gave me notice.
So the question with you is that you didn't want to give him his security deposit back because according to you, there are damages.
Yes.
All right, the security deposit was $1,000. Did
Yes.
you offer to give any of it back?
I offered him to work with him even though the damage was more than $1,000.
What did he damage?
I have pictures
Okay.
of all the damages.
Okay, will you come around here? Okay, what is this a picture of?
This is just, he just put this board up there and just put it in good, but this is the foundation, so he just stuck that up there. I don't know
Okay, was he
why.
living in a basement?
Yes, it's
Okay.
a walk-in.
All right, what is this wooden thing that you've attached up there? What was there?
I have no idea.
Well, you attached it, so.
This right here?
Oh, that was supporting a display case.
All right, so, well, you were supposed to take that out because it's not your property and fix the holes and paint it and et cetera, et cetera. So now what is this?
This is in the bathroom, and these are cabins where you put your towels and your, your stuff you
Okay,
sew.
but what am I seeing?
This is right here. He made a hole, and he just plastered it a little like that and left it.
Right, okay, but what is this white stuff here?
It's probably sheetrock compound.
Did you put that in there?
Probably.
And why did you do that?
That's probably where the mice were coming through.
Okay. Did you ever tell her there's mice?
Yes, I did.
And what did she say?
Nothing was done to address it.
I live right above him, and he had mice, but he's the only one. The people upstairs didn't have mice. I didn't have any mice. I don't know
Yeah, but it
why.
doesn't matter. He's your tenant, and
Yes,
you have
he
to do
did.
something if he has mice. So if he
Yes,
complained
and
to you, what did you do about it?
He told me at the end when he was leaving
Okay.
that there was mice. So then I said, okay, let me get the exterminator in there. And he said, don't worry, I'm leaving.
Alrighty. What is this a picture of? I have no idea what I am looking at
Okay,
there.
inside the bedroom, he knocked out the wall.
Wait, you knocked out the wall?
The part of the wall to the window. I don't know why, but he did.
Okay, well, what is this? Because I'm not used to seeing a construction site in an apartment that someone's renting. So please tell me what that is.
Oh, that was molded. The wall was molded and it
Do
deteriorated.
you mean the wall had mold?
Yes. The wall was complete. It was like
I'm sorry, but that's not
mush.
your place. You are a renter. Did he ever tell you he was knocking the wall down?
No.
Did he ever complain about mold to you?
No.
What did you mean in your complaint where you said, I'm kind of industrious? What does that mean?
That I'm able to repair things that I'm allowed to repair.
No,
or
you're not allowed.
ask-
the law is that you're definitely not allowed to repair someone else's thing without their permission. So he knocked the wall down?
Yes.
Did you ever talk to him and ask him, why did you do that?
Yes, when we did the walkthrough, I asked him why. He go, whatever.
What is this?
That's the closet. He had 2 closets. By the bathroom, that closet was there. He took it and mounted it on top of the steps coming down from the inside out.
Why?
I don't know.
Why did you put that there?
So can a renter ever repair items in the unit without asking the landlord first?
I don't see a reason why not. I think it's fun fixing things on your own, and sometimes people like holes in their walls.
Anybody see a reason why you would have to go to the landlord first?
Well, I think it's important because you might do the wrong thing, and then in the end, you're going to pay the price.
That's a very good retort, going inside the courtroom.
Your Honor, it was just placed there to get it out of the way. She didn't allow me to keep my rollaway toolbox outside of my door. So I had
Why
to
would
put
she?
it in front of where that is. So I set that up on stairs to get it out of the way.
Where do these stairs lead?
The stairs leads upstairs to my apartment inside, the hallway.
So how does he get
The
in and
hallway.
out? There's a separate entrance?
It's a separate entrance. And then if emergency, you can go through
So
here.
because you couldn't put a toolbox somewhere,
It was a rollaway tool cart.
what does that have to do with this?
I had to put that up to make space for the rollaway toolbox.
It's okay, so
because
why didn't you put it back where it belonged before you left? Why'd you leave it for her to move?
Because it was hers. So
Except
she
for it
could
wasn't
put
hers on the steps, was it? You're the one who moved it there. What's this?
This is where he took, a knife or something and put a space to hang a clock. He took the ceiling and took a knife, go like this, and he took a little hook and let the clock hang down.
What's happening here with all this tile?
Okay, this is the tile, so make it look nice. I tiled it down, and he ripped it all up. Why?
What happened with the tile? This is a little 1-inch tile that's on the side of
Yes,
what?
Yeah,
that's
make it look pretty,
exactly what
Make
it
what
was.
look pretty?
Little
Okay, when you walk
mosaic
inside,
tiles.
there's a little cabinet, like a little space you could put like a vase. I used to have a vase there.
Okay.
A pretty vase.
Okay,
And
so it's
I
like a
took-
ledge. So you
Yeah.
put this 1-inch tile across there,
Yeah,
and
so
what was? Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
They were just hanging off the edge, and then as you walk by them, they were just like flapping in the breeze.
Yeah, I don't know that you can pin that on him. That's not exactly the most
No.
professional job. What is this?
That's the hole he made, and they put some plaster on it, and it goes all the way through to there. There you go.
Go ahead and go back. Do you have pictures of how the place looked before you handed it to him?
Yeah, those are the pictures that we couldn't find because they were locked in
Okay.
my daughter's
So the
thing.
answer is no. You don't have
No,
any
no.
pictures to show me of how the
No.
place looked when you gave it to him. Did it look like that?
No, it was very nice.
Did it look like that when she gave it to you? Was it nice?
Place was the same as it was, minus the holes in the wall.
Well, that's the only
I
kind of
didn't-
what we're talking about.
I didn't crack the tiles.
No, I
tiles was-
agree with you on the tiles. We don't need to
As
talk
a
about
result
the tiles.
of the
All right, here's
flooding-
where my real problem though lies. There's a new law in effect in New York City that requires that landlords, after July of 2019, that requires that landlords, if they want to keep a security deposit, they have to do as required in several other states, including mine in Florida. You have to write a written explanation, itemize stuff, and explain why you're keeping what you're keeping. Did you do that?
I had one for him. He said, "I don't want it. I'm taking you to court." That's what he said.
But I don't want it isn't an answer. It doesn't relieve you of your responsibility. You have to send a written documentation, and you have to be able to prove you sent it. So that says, I'm deducting this, and this is why I'm deducting it, and therefore you get no security deposit. I mean, I agree with you. It looks to me like he did $1,000 worth of damages, but you didn't follow the law. And so now what am I supposed to do? Let me tell you what I'm supposed to do, which breaks my heart for you. Within 14 days, if you don't send that letter, you forfeit any right to retain any portion of the deposit.
Okay.
So I have no choice but to rule in the plaintiff's favor, and I'm ordering you to return the $1,000. That's my verdict.
Thank you, Ron.
You don't deserve it. You left that place a mess. It's a technicality.
Well, the plaintiff is going to get his $1,000 back, but the judge doesn't agree with that, thinks he did cause the damage. What do you think?
I know he caused the damage, but there's nothing I could do about it. What you do in the dark always come out in the light. So
Yeah, well, you didn't follow the law. That's the
yes,
problem.
I messed up. I didn't know that.
Okay. Sorry for you.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, thank you very much. You got to give him his money back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the plaintiff is on his way out of the courtroom. I guess it's your wife who's smiling at you here.
Yes.
Step over here, Mr.
Yes, we didn't
Mr.
think
Marsh.
it was
Step
gonna
over
turn
here,
out
right here.
Thank God.
The judge thinks you did cause us damage, at least a good bit of it. What do you think?
No, the pictures were doctored up, and, you know, she had her own version of it. But, you know, I had an unpleasant tenancy there, and, you know, I guess this is retribution in a way.
Okay, you can look at it that way. Well, you get your money back. You're lucky. Okay.
That's a good thing.
Thank you very. Yeah, it's good for you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Harvey?
By the way, that law is not in effect in every state. In some states, the defendant clearly would have won.